نور قلوبكم بذكر محمد وآل محمد. على حب الحسن والحسين الثانية. اللهم صل على حب الزهراء بها على أصواتكم الثالثة.
سورة الفاتحة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. صلى الله عليه وسلم. صلوات محمد وآل محمد. For the safety and the security of all exegetes Mujtahideen, Mu'minin Ikram, Alal Khusus, Agha Ali Sistani, Hafiz Bashir Najfi Sahab, Rahbarain Club, Agha Sayyid Khamenei, and the other ulama ikram, wa Deen al-Haq, say salawat loudly. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Alhamdulillah, honestly, it is a privilege to be here, and the very first time from the pulpit for a particular objective and for a particular reason. I'm here for 2 days for the sake of Sawab and for the ziyarah of Mu'mineen. Inshallah, there will be a particular topic, and I would like to focus on those people who might have some questions in the current age, and we'll try to cover as much as we can. Say salawat again, once again. Muhammad wa ala أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم وعلى الرسول الكريم وآله الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين ولعنة الله أعدائهم أجمعين. أما بعد فقد قال الله تعالى وتبارك في كلام المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فاقم وجهك للدين حنيفا فطرة الله التي فطر الناس عليها لا تبديل لخلق الله ذلك الدين القيم ولكن أكثر الناس لا يعلمون. صلوات محمد. My elders, youngsters, and my fellows, my daughters and my sisters, we are gathered here with the objective of commemorating Arba'een, so 2 days. Alhamdulillah, we've been chosen one for those who stood out with the message of Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad right from the 1st of Muharram, and now we are almost there on the 40 days. The verse which I have recited in front of you is from chapter number 30th of Quran. In the present order of the Quran, if you pick up a Quran, so you will see the chapter number 30th is called Ar-Rum, the Rum. So a few words about this chapter and then I will come towards translation. This chapter has its own significance in Quran. Apparently, this chapter has some connectivity in the Moses book, in the book of David, and also in the book of Hazrat Isa alayhi salatu wassalam. So if some people ask the question why the Rome chapter is in the Quran, where the Muslim government was not there, so you should know few answers, particularly for the youngsters, right? So when we talk about a Rome from historical perspective, it is one of the greatest cities in the modern and the olden civilization. It has experienced the government of Moses, David, mean Daud, Moses mean Musa, and Hazrat Isa, which is normally known as Jesus. And so much so, even in the presence of the last messenger, this Roman Empire was there. So the question comes from all Muslims' point of view. Those who are youngsters, those who have some interaction with the Christians brothers and Jews brothers, and those particularly who are the divided brothers in the Jews. One faction who follows Moses, another faction who follows David. And why Almighty Allah has included this chapter in the Quran, whereas it was already there in the different scriptures of the prophets. This chapter was revealed in Mecca. The chapters who revealed in Mecca, it has a particular taste of understanding. The people of Mecca had a different characteristics than as compared to the people of Medina. Say Salat Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad again. Allah Muhammad. Okay, Bismillah. Say, no worries, please. Wherever they want to sit down, no problem. Please. Okay. The people of Mecca and people of Medina. So the Quran got divided according to the needs of the natural law, according to the needs of human law, and according to the needs of the social law. What? How many chapters got revealed in Mecca? And Prophet is the last messenger of the whole world. And the Quran is revealed in Mecca and Medina. The question comes to us, has the message of the last messenger has reached in the world? We are in UK, Brexit is on the way, right? And 193 registered countries are there in National Security Council of the UNO. Where you are sitting geographically in this Europe, 46 independent states are there. Out of European Union, 27 are there. Out of governing body, there are 11. From them, there are 6 who constituted the European Union. These are the few facts and figures. If they ask you, you definitely will come across. Simultaneously, the Quran has 2 different periods. One which is called Mecca, and the second is called Medina. In Mecca, there are more than 86 chapters. Majority of the experts of Quran believe, including the school of Ahl al-Bayt, that 86 are minimum chapters which are revealed in Mecca. In Medina city, there are 28 or 26, but majority believes 28 chapters. So if we combine those chapters, so the number becomes 114 chapters in Quran. So 114 chapters, they are according to the nature of human. They answer the questions of the past, they answer the questions of the present, and they also give you the line of direction about your future as well. And that is one of the reasons this Quran is also called the book of time. as you have Imam of time. This book is a miracle of God, and your present Imam, who is in the longest occultation, he is also the guide of all ages in this world. Either the man comes from the USA, from New Zealand, from Southeast Asia, from Far East Asia, he has to answer all the questions. That is a duty of the Imam, one of the qualifications. Simultaneously, this is also one of the requirements of the Holy Book as well. Few examples. Let's see. In the chapter number 1 of Quran, which is called Al-Fatiha. Al-Fatiha is also called the preamble of the Quran. The preamble has set the tone of the Quran, what is going to come and how this Quran is going to be completed. Within Al-Fatiha, there are 7 particular verses, and these 7 gifts, the special gifts which were given to Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in terms of one of the classic gifts to Prophet. And those classic gifts are there, that every day you recite Al-Fatiha in your wajib namaz, right? That means that you are getting prepared to have greater communication with Almighty Allah. And that is a chain of communicating to natural law, to the creator of Almighty Allah. If we have understood this small discussion, let's go back to the verse number 30, which I recited. Faqim wajhaka lil deen hanif. Upright your face towards that deen which is a deen hanif. Turn your face, deen hanif. And which deen hanif is that? Which is a pure one, which cannot be destroyed, which cannot be defeated. Now, how many religions we got in this world now? More than 129,000 religions are there. Out of all these religions, right, everybody is claiming that we all are successful. Within so much so in Muslims, you have 73 different sects. And all sects believe they will lead everybody into heaven. Nobody is saying that we are going to hell. Everybody is saying. So this is one of the confusion we need to find within these 2 days meeting. Which deen will take you successfully to heaven? And which deen is not going to guarantee you? Some deens are here in this world which are created by men. Some are created by societies. Some are created by groups. Some are by experts. And some are those who deviated from the house of Ahlul Bayt. And they became the imams of the different disciples. It is quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. Within the school life here in England, those youngsters who go to school and they study. Say Salawat Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad again. Muhammad. We got a classic example here in these schools. We have one of the biggest problem at the moment now. Children spend more times in an organized learning, which is called school. Children spend less time with parents. See, this is an analysis, because my field is research, and I want to give you some solutions by the tomorrow of end of the majlis, something you should have. Because your first Imam said, come in the mosque as beggar and leave the mosque as a wealthier person. And what is that wealth? You are here to pick up the currency notes? No, the knowledge, the information. The information which can answer the questions of the time now. Children spend more time in organized learning. And remember, according to Pavlov theory, Pavlov is a Russian scholar. In his own book, The Principles of Human Psychology, in that he said, when people live in organized learning, they learn more than the relationship. So you see, your children, when they sit down in a private environment, they try to listen what do they talk about you. Number one, our parents are not educated. Number two, they are not born here. They don't belong to this land. Okay. Third question, they always bring many questions which we haven't seen that land. And they used to tell us, your forefathers used to do this. I haven't seen my forefathers. Question number four, they say everything is not halal here and everything is not haram here. So what is the basic principle to judge what is halal, what is haram? Try to understand these questions. Okay. It is easy to say that your religion, Islam, is a deen of fitrat, but does your deen of fitrat answer the questions of the young age in England, in Denmark, in USA? There is a gap. And the gap is what? Parents feel that your responsibility is to send the children to the school, give them bread and butter, give them good house, laptop, telephone, and the job is done. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the job. You are making them addicted. And this addiction is increasing the gaps between you and your children. Your sixth Imam said, the child's grooming starts from the 2.5 years. It ends on 6 years. So should I believe in your word or should I believe in Imam's word? Imam said. Now what Pavlov said? Pavlov said, by the year of the 6 and 8, the child's process is completed. Why? Let's see this one. Going back towards Deen Hanif. The word Hanif in Quran has 69 different meanings. And the top class meaning is, according to our fifth Imam, Imam Bakr ﷺ, say salawat loudly Muhammad wa ali. According to him, the Hanif is a purified one, selected by the purest one. That's one meaning. It does fit to Islam 100% correctly. The fault is with us, not with the deen. Fault is with us, not with the teachings of Ahlul Bayt. Fault is with us because we are not able to understand what fitrat is. Now the next part in the verse is, what is a fitrat? We see fitrat what? Trees, fruit, garden, fresh air, beautiful things. That is fitrat. These are the evidences of fitrat. But this is not the purest form of fitrat. This is not. How youngsters can understand this one? Fitratullahi allati fataranna asa alayya. We have created you according to the law of nature. Human being, according to the law of La tabdila li khaliqillahi. Allah is saying there is no alteration in His creation. Nobody is allowed and nobody can have the power to change it, to alter it. But what we are now facing in schools, what we are facing in society now, example, let's see, this is a very, very important stage of the discussion, particularly for my daughters and for my sisters. When children come home, usually they come across to their sisters and mother and ask questions. They share the information. Mama, today we got somebody in our school. He was half boy, half girl. And what is that? And schools are saying, they all are so good human beings. You need to learn. You need to respect. Do we have the answer of these questions? Whereas they are living in organized learning. And you know what mother is saying? This is absolutely wrong. Don't listen to them. will children not listen to you because they live more than 7 hours in school and they feel the teachers are more educated than my mothers. So what is the answer? Answer shows to us like that we are not treating the questions of our children what? With the true spirit of knowledge. We are just like trying to bunch the time. Sometimes we give them chocolate or don't listen to them. Go and have a chocolate. This majlis is particularly for the parents as well. What is the fruit of coming from far? And if we are here only for what? The food, the bread and the naan and nothing else. Right. Okay. So the verse goes forward. Verse moves forward. When Allah is saying there is no alteration, so the why man is getting involved in this one? Very, very good. I was reciting one majlis in the afternoon in one of the cities in Huddersfield while coming to you, into your center. A person asked a question, Doctor, why Adam was thrown away from Jannah? I said, yes, he was thrown away. Because he was not created for Jannah. He was created for land. Almighty Allah wanted to make a caliph on land, not in a Jannah. That is the evidence from the Quran. And why you are sticking with that question? Think about what Adam has done in this world and follow that one. So if we do try to answer logically, the children will listen. And if we try to use our authority, I'm your father, you cannot be my father. And remember, every son is a father of a future child. Everybody is going to leave the world, somebody will be replacing you. Think about this world now. How many examples we see? And that is the law of nature. Nobody is going to be permanent. Zalika deenul qayyim. Only the deen of Allah will remain permanent. And the majority of the people don't have knowledge about this one. When we say, وَلَكِنْ أَكْثَرَ النَّاسِ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ, what is their fault? Majority doesn't know it. And these are the words of Quran, not mine. So it means the majority has not come across the real message of Islam. The majority has not understood the law of nature. The majority has not understood what are the qualifications of good human being. Majority has not understood what are the basic principles of building a quality society. So this world is facing so many problems. So much so, in ourselves we got a problem. Let's see. Almighty Allah has given you the sources. What? The 5 major sources. How can you run away from 5? How can you run away from 5? The 5 major senses which are called learning resources for human body. Your eyesight, your ear, your lips, your tongue, your feeling, you taste it, you hear it, you see it, aesthetically you make the judgment. These 5 senses are the tools of learning something in this world. You see, you become aware of that. You hear, you try to judge it. You taste it, you make it whether it is halal or haram, if you have a prior knowledge, right? And then you feel it. Feeling is the most important one. And that feeling is related to your iman. If any person asks you a question, you're a Muslim? Oh yes, I'm Muslim. How do you know that Allah does exist? Do you have any answer? Answer is the same and question are also the same. In the period of Socrates, before Jesus Christ, of 235 years, right? The main problems of humanity were the same. Man was running after food, man was running after shelter, means a good home, and man was running after what? To get a respect in the society. Same issues today as well. Absolutely same. Little bit deviation is there. Little bit deviation, nothing else. And we got some practical examples here. People who know the word Stephen Hawkins, very famous scientist. Alhamdulillah, Mullah Sadra, Sheikh Shadu, Qibla Mohsin al-Hakim. You may name it. Shaheed Salis, Allahu Akbar. Qibla Razi, Qibla Murtaza, the compilers of Nahjul Balagha. They learned their knowledge by using these 5 senses. Now, what is the basic principle of using 5 senses effectively? Your 7th Imam said, if person eats halal, live with halal principle, 5 senses will be the evidences in the next world as a guarantee. As a guarantee. Never try to be our smart parents that we are giving halal food and that my children will be okay. No. We all are living in fool's paradise. That principle is not complete. That is incomplete principle according to the teachings of Ahlul Bayt. How? Look at Hazrat Nuh. His real name is not Nuh. Abdul Kahar, Abdul Ghaffar, Abdul Jabbar. Lived in this world for 2100 years. Minimum agreed period is 900 years. Is anybody of us is equal to Hazrat Nuh? Nuh didn't know that what is halal and what is haram. And what happened to his son and his wife? Never try to be arrogant to Almighty Allah's law. Because in the chapter number 2, you will be examined. Your Allah is saying you will be examined. A moment. You will be examined through your children, through your offspring, through your bread and butter, through your house, through your respect, through your immaculate performance in this world. There's a list of 7, but according to 11th Imam, Imam of Al-Askariya, there are 29 basic principles are there that man will be judged till the day he leaves the world. And if we try to practice one by one, we will learn. And you know what is happening here in this world now? We think we need to have 5 houses, 2 businesses. Let's go for 4 businesses. Absolutely. I salute to those people who are involved in economics and business. Believe me, this is also sunnah. And convert is sunnah. When you're doing it, let's go and convert it. Chahar Zindan Insan, Dr. Ali Sharifi has said one sentence. What? Imam Ali said, if poverty had it in my control, I would have slaughtered it. Poverty. So you Mu'min should not live in poverty. This old style of meaning that you live in self-contentment. Is there any Imam who said, don't go for trade, don't have money? Is there any Imam? Is there any statement? I haven't found in my 24 years of research. Not a single statement is there. Even so much so, I have read it, Imam said, go for your rizq halal as much as you can. And try to involve your Mu'min brothers. Allah will multiply this risk. Develop your businesses for Mu'min brothers. Allah will develop it more. If we are developing our businesses only for ourselves, then the canvas is limited. If your niyyah is there, let's develop the businesses for the prosperity, for the moment. Then you see there will be a progress just like leaps and bounds in the nights. And that is the principle, that you would become closer to your nature of law. That's not. So in order to understand those 5 major principles which Allah has given you, honestly, my seniors are here, my juniors are here, my friends are here, my daughters are here, and we are here for Arba'in. Arba'in is not only that we come here and show some tulips from eyes, and without having the real crux of the message. This is half of the duty. Half of the duty. Half is still left, which we need to explore it. What our Imam demands from us. 5 senses. Every human skeleton who is in this world, he has to answer of using those 5 senses. The tongue has not been involved in haram. Mu'min is not ready to listen the ghiba. Mu'min is not going to say what? Lies. Mu'min is ready to help somebody. These are the few qualifications through these senses. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the mosque of Nabawiyah, he was addressing the different seminars to the companions. And the companions were there, and Mawla was answering the questions and giving them lectures day by day, continuously in 4 days in Medina. And then Ashab, one of the Sahabis stood up, Mawla, oh you the last messenger, what should we do? You're asking, seek knowledge, learn knowledge, use your 5 senses. Where should we learn this knowledge? How should we do it? Imam just entered. Your Imam just entered. At that point when the discussion was happening, Prophet just turned his face towards Ali the Great and said, Ana Madinatul Ilm wa Aliyum Babaha. I am the city of knowledge and find the gate of knowledge. And that is your destination. You're destined to be between me and Imam. Any human being, any moment with the last messengers, if he is not connected with the wilaya and imamat of Amirul Mu'mineen, that man is away from the natural law. Your 5 senses are hungry to find some way where they can get success in the next world. So who will take you to the next world successfully? Quran also admires these principles. No. In every Thursday, you always read the chapter Yasin, right? وَكُلَّ شَيْءٍ أَحْصَيْنَهُ فِي إِمَامٍ مُبِينٍ. Try to find which Imam Mubin Allah is talking about. Minimum 7 are there according to the Mujtahideen's experiments. 2 are live. Quran itself is Imam Mubin. Prophet, the last messenger, is also Imam Mubin. Ali the Great is also Imam Mubin. So which Imam Mubin? One is a Quran which we have, and our Imam Mubin of time is not in our access. So what should we do now? So we need to attach those who are more knowledgeable, like the scholars, like the mujtahid, and we need to sit down together. Say Salat Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad. Muhammad. So the 5 senses we have understood. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said where to get knowledge, how to get knowledge, how to seek knowledge. Now the question comes. So we shouldn't go to universities, we shouldn't go to schools, we shouldn't go to colleges. Allahu Akbar. Not a single statement is there. Even our school, Ahlul Bayt school of thought, is so progressive. Your first Imam statement is so popular statement. When I went to Germany in Hamburg School of University in a research center, there is a one statement is written over there. And the statement was very, very unique in nature. The statement was that one of the caliphs of Muslim, his name is Ali. And the statement is what? Ignorance itself is not ignorance. Ignorance itself is not ignorance. Say Salat Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad again. Ignorance itself is not ignorance. What? Ignorance becomes ignorance when a person tries to become a scholar of the issue, but he does not qualify to explain it. Does not qualify. What do you mean? Have we understood something? And that statement was there only when people go over there to do PhDs, research degree. And after reading that statement, they go straight away and ask this one, what is the meaning of this one? And there is a unanimous answer is from the university, whatever you do in life, never say that you are the scholar of the knowledge. Always say what? You are a student of the knowledge. And now we can understand why our sixth Imam said, why? We are the scholars of knowledge appointed by Almighty Allah, and you all are the students of knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, being as a wife, being as a daughter, and being as a husband and father, there is a statement which is being very, very popular statement. Seek knowledge from the lap of your mother till the lap of your graveyard. So if the sequence of that one is not there, it means your Imam can only be recognized in this world if we share as a parents, as a son, as a daughter, try to be the ambassador of Imam, not as an ambassador of our own culture. That does not represent anything. Now, we are concluding the discussion of the today. We're reaching on this one. What? Say Salat Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad. I'm just trying to understand the culture of this thing, because in Majlis culture is different, lecture culture is different. Okay. But don't worry about that. Inshallah, everything will be fine. Okay. What can we do now for today in this world? We sit in universities, research centers. Many questions do come to us. Okay. I taught in one of the oldest universities in different continents, right? Sometimes Islamic jurisprudence, sometimes Islamic traditions, sometimes the Quranic compilation law, right? Sometimes the Ten Commandments, sometimes Jesus' teaching. But one question remains. Why Muslims are so different than their teachings? When it comes to teaching, they appear so super, but when they come to practice, they're scattered. They have no collective wisdom. What is the answer for us? I'm Muslim as well. Very next one, somebody is from Ahl Hadith school of thought, somebody from Ahl Sunnah school of thought. Okay. So how can we answer? Forget about others. Let's see now. We have more responsibility because we say and we claim. We say and claim we belong to the house of knowledge. True? So responsibility comes to our shoulder to answer. Two ways are there, ladies and gentlemen. One, a product is known by a brand. Try to understand. Many of us who are maybe cab driver, and I think they know better than me. Whenever they go and buy car, they always go for brand. Why? Durability, sales after service, quality experience, price wise okay, and comfortable experience for the customer. These are the general principles. True. If we have to buy a car, we look at these principles. We are very, very keen that customers should feel good experience. And this is the journey of this world. And when we are looking for the journey, there is no car. Only Safinatun Nija is there, but we need to be qualified for that. We always claim that over 30 Imam will carry the Safinatun Nija. But do we think our name is there on that register or not? That is the biggest question. Over 8 Imams companion, very famous Ibrahim Abari. He had a dialogue with the son of Harun Abbasi Caliph. Why are you so special? Because you sit with Ibn Rasulullah. And you know what that person said? I'm always special. Why? Because I follow what Imam says. That's why I'm special. So your brands are 14 infallibles. You will only be known when in our lives the brand appears. While using a brand doesn't make any experience. So we need to attach ourselves with that brand, which are what? They are the custodian of the Deen-e Hanif. They can take us from this world to the next world successfully. Ladies and gentlemen, 1400 years gone, and people are attacking us. Thank you. People are attacking on us. Shia Sunni Muslim brothers, they do scream whenever the Muharram comes. They have different set of understanding. Doesn't matter. Don't worry. You should not be ashamed of that. If we are not able to answer the question, fault lies with us. Fault is not in the Azadari of Hussein. There is absolutely no fault. Why do we scream? We should have reason. You will be attacked. Prophets were attacked. Imams were attacked. So you shouldn't be worried about that. But get worried for one thing. When you do not have the answer of the questions. Thousands of people are there in the world. Billions are there who go for Arba'in, for their spiritual journey, for their physical journey. They wanted to show, they wanted to carry on their spiritual allegiance to the Imam. Mawla, had we been there, we would have your soldiers. It is easy to say. It is very, very difficult to do. Few minutes for the Masai, and inshallah we'll continue it tomorrow. The last night of your Imam, son of Rasulullah, in the midnight, the 10th of Muharram, the night, all companions are dead. And his sons, his brother, they are going to be one by one sacrificed. They will meet the death or the martyrdom. Before the one night, one of Maula's companions, his name is Nafe. He saw in the midnight, Imam started a special walk. Nafi followed Imam. Imam knew it. Imam's going one tent to another tent, one camp to another camp. Imam said, Nafi, I know you are following me. Nafi replied, Maula, I don't want to leave you alone. Situation is not good. Anything can happen. I don't want to leave you alone. Maula looked at the sky and said, nothing will happen. Don't worry, Nafi. Imam showed a place to Nafi. Nafi, you saw this place? Many of my Sahabas has been killed. You will also be killed here. Imam sat down and started screaming. Few minutes on that place, few minutes on that place. By remembering the names of the list of the Ashab al-Hussein, Nafi asked a question, Maula, how many companions you got left in this world? Imam stretched his words and said, Nafi, why I am superior in terms of having companions than Rasulullah. My companions never betrayed me. My companions are far superior than Rasulullah. Even so much so, my companions are far better than Ali the Great. I am honored by Almighty Allah. Those companions who have given to me, they are much better than Hassan's companion. Hazrat Nafi asked a question, Maula, how? Imam Hussain replied, Nafi, whenever I go to pick up the body of my companions, there are always other companions that are looking at to each other. And they are saying, don't leave Abu Abdullah. He is the son of Sayyidah Fatima Zahra Salamullah alayhi. He is the alone now in this desert, the Karbala. When Nafi heard the voice of Hazrat Imam Hussain, Nafi cried. As the journey continues, now there was no tent, no camp. It was a different style of a place. Imam Ad and Nafi, don't move forward. Imam continued walking by some few steps, and then Nafi heard a voice of Hazrat Imam Hussain. It is narrated by Hazrat Nafi that I heard a voice. Imam Hussain was saying, Assalamu alayka ya Rasulullah. Assalamu alayka ya Jadda Fatima Zahra. Nafi heard the Lord. Very strange style of screaming of Imam Hussain. Nafi wanted to move forward, but Imam Hussein's order was announced. Nafi, don't come. After few moments, Imam Hussain also came from that land and he hugged Hazrat Nafi. Nafe, your body will be there. You are one of the martyrs of Karbala. You will remember the salutation and the respect when my son will come to Karbala. Ladies and gentlemen, when the last night approached, this narration is from Hazrat Allama Muhammad Ahmad Afghani. May Subhanallah Ta'ala give him the place in the paradise. This riwayah is also narrated by Hazrat Sayyida Zainab and Hazrat Kulsum. When all companions got slaughtered and Imam Hussain left alone, he turned his face towards Medina by saying, "Salutation to you, grandfather." And then he turned his face towards the Najaf Ashraf. "Oh Mawla, my father, salam to you." That was a situation when Hussain was a symbol of loneliness. When Hussain came in this camp, saw all the companions' dead bodies are there. He went to another camp, all the different sons and different nephews were there. Imam salam to them. Imam saluted to them. Hazrat Kulsum was looking at the whole exercise of Imam Hussain. Suddenly Imam Hussain salam got ready for the last salutation. When he left the last salutation, that Imam Hussain left the tent. Hazrat Kulsum followed Imam Hussain salam. The horse is taking those 2 steps and 3 steps. As Sayyida Kulsum saw that some people are running after Hussain, Hazrat Kulsum wanted to know who are those. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the last words. Hazrat Imam Hussain looked back and saw Hazrat Kulsum is falling. Hazrat Imam Hussain said, Kulsum, go back. Hazrat Kulsum inquired, Mawla, I wanted to know who are they with you. They are accompanying over you. I don't know who are they. Hazrat Imam Hussain replied, Kulsum, one is Nana Rasulullah and one is Dada Abu Talib alayhi salam, and one is Amirul Mu'mineen. I also followed the Sunnah. When Ali Akbar left the tent, I was there to keep him company. Since I am alone, Sayyida Fatima and my grandmother Khadija al-Kubra are there, so you better go back to your tent. This was the last journey of Imam Hussain. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the courage to understand the message and give us the blessings of Rasulullah, so much so we can understand. As Imam Hussain was leaving, his horse was leaving. On the one hand side, Rasulullah is running. On another side, Hazrat Abu Talib is running. On the back of the horse, Amirul Mu'mineen is running. As Hazrat Imam Hussain saw, there is a one part of the land where the few ladies are screaming out. Hazrat Imam Hussain stopped his horse and inquired who are ladies. So the lady said, Oh Hussain, you couldn't recognize your mother. Oh Hussain, Sayyida Fatima is there since last night. I am going to claim that land where your head will come down. You will be slaughtered by the shimmer. I am there who came in there as a witness of Almighty Allah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin. Subhanallah. Ya Allah subhanallah ta'ala, give us the courage. Make our daughters and sons the real soldiers of Imam Zamana. Especially our daughters be the servants of Sayyida Zainab Salamullah. Ya Allah, turn our elders, the servants in the path of the companions of Amirul Mu'mineen, especially the path of Hazrat Imam Hussain Islam's companions. And Almighty Allah, don't give us that risk which we desire. Give us the risk which you are happy for us. Give us that son which you're happy with that. Turn our son and daughter as the servant of Deen Fitr. Almighty Allah, We are here for seeking the salvation according to the teachings of Ahlul Bayt. O Almighty Allah, never turn our faith and soul with the kufr and the shirk. Almighty Allah, turn our soul and body as the servants of Imam Zamana alayhi salatu wassalam. Say Surah Al-Fatiha. Allah Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad.
سأل المخالف حين أنهكه العجب، سأل المخالف حين أنهكه العجب، هل للحسين مع الروافض من نسب؟ لا ينقضي ذكر الحسين بثغرهم، وعلى امتداد الدهر يوقد كاللهب، وكأن لا أكل الزمان على دمهم كدم الحسين بكربلاء ولا شرب. فأجبته ما للحسين وما لكم يا رائدي ندوات آلية الطرب، إن لم يكن بين الحسين وبيننا، إن لم يكن بين الحسين وبيننا نسب فيكفينا الرثاء له نسب. والحر لا ينسى الجميل ورده، ولئن نساه فلقد أساء إلى الأدب، ولئن نساه فلقد أساء إلى الأدب. يا لائمي حب الحسين وجننا أجننا أجننا، واجتاح أودية الضمائر واشرأب، فلقد تشرب في النخاع ولم يزال سريانه حتى تسلط في الركب. من مثله أحيا الكرامة حينما إي والله من مثله أحيا الكرامة حينما ماتت على أيدي جبابرة العرب، وأفاق دنيا طأطأت لولاتها، فرقى لذاك ونال عالية الرتب. وغدا الصمود بآثره مفتخرا، والذل عن وهج الحياة قد احتجب. أما البكاء فذاك مصدر الزنا. سألونا ليش تبكون على الحسين؟ أما البكاء فذاك مصدر الزنا، وبه نواسيهم ليوم المنقلب. نبكي على الرأس المرتل آيتان، نبكي على الرأس المرتل آيتان، والرمح منبره فذاك هو العجب. نبكي على الثغر المكسر سنه وويلاه، نبكي على الثغر المكسر سنه، نبكي على الجسد السليم المنتهى، نبكي على خدر الفواطم حسرة، وعلى الشبيبة قطعوا إربا إراب. لا شفت الجسم اللي على المسنات مطروح، وذاك الشباب اللي بصباح العرس مذبوح، ولا شفت الأكبر ما لمتن الكثرة النوح، ما خلت لنا كربلاء شيب ولا شاب. اي والله ما خلت لنا كربلاء شبه ولا شاب. بيا حال مشوا بالضعن خلوني يا مولاتي يا فاطمة العليلة مروتش كنا عندنا مرضى. والله بيا حال مشوا بالضعن خلوني، بيا حال علي صغيرة ما أقنع بأي حال. بيا حال صحت لكن ولا باقي بويا صحت لكن ولا باقي. بيا حال فراق وعلا ما أحمل وذيه، اي والله فراق وعلا ما احميها هي الوذية. على حب قائم آل محمد، الصلاة على محمد وآل محمد. لقضاء الحوائج وشفاء المرضى بأعلى أصواتكم. لتعجيل الفرج بأعلى أصواتكم. مولاي تحضروا اللطم رحم الله والديكم، ربي يوفقكم بحق الحسين. حضروا اللطم مولاي. يا حسين ومصابه، يا حسين ومصابه، زينب تون وتنادي، خويا ويا روح الهادي. بارك الله بك، صوتك مولاي. زينب تون وتنادي، خويا ويا روح اسمعني الله يبارك فيك بحق الحسين وساعدني بالجواب تقضي لحاجتك زينب دنيا وآخرة. خويا لك ردينا وبهضم نادينا، خويا لك ردينا وبهضم نادينا، وبهضم نادينا. خويا عباس، خويا عباس يقضي لحاجتك العباسي والله دنيا وآخرة ببركة الصلاة على محمد وآل محمد. خويا لك ردينا وبهضم نادينا، خويا لك ردينا وبهضم نادينا، وبهضم نادينا. خويا عباس، خويا عباس، خويا عباس، خويا خويا لك، خويا لك ردينا وبهضم نادي. خويا لك، خويا لك وبهضم نادينا. خويا عباس، خويا خويا عباس، خويا عباس، خويا لك، خويا لك ردينا وبهضم نادينا. خويا لك ردينا وبهضم نادينا، وبهضم نادينا. خويا عباس، خويا خويا عباس، خويا خويا جيتي من اليسر يا بعد عمري، شوق بي لشوفتك ما لمني صبري. خويا ريد يمك اذكر ذاك اخي يدري، التفارهد من خويا درب يسري. خويا عشتي بخيبة عقب ذيك الهبة، خويا عشتي بخيبة عقب ذيك الهبة، عقب ذيك الهبة. خويا عباس، خويا لك، خويا لك وبهضم نادينا. خويا عباس أرد أسولف باليسر جيت الجرالي، عالنهار من عفتك أنا اختلف حالي. عيني ما نامت أبد ذيك الليالي، لو عفيتني الشمر بصوت اعتنالي. لو أغمض عيوني، لو أغمض عيني يطقني ويبكيني، لو أغمض عيني يطقني يطقني ويبكيني. خويا فدوى اروح لك، خويا خويا لك ردينا خويا عباس. كثر يا خويا من بعدك هضمني، امشي عالناقة وجه برمحة دفعني، يضحك جنوده يجي بصوته يطيقني، يضحك جنوده يجي بصوته يطيقني، وخويا من طقه بعد ما هيسمتني، وخويا من طقه بعد ما هيسمتني، ما هيسمتوني بكثر ما طقوني، ما هيسم بكثر ما طقوني، كثر ما طقوني خويا عباس، خويا لك ردينا، وبهذا تقضي الحاجتك زينب. راح احكي لك هضم ذيك الدواوين، من دخلت مكتفه ويا النساوين، راح احكي لك هضم ذيك الدواوين، من دخلت مكتفه ويا النساوين، اخويا شفته بعيني يضرب راسي الحسين، اخويا شفته بعيني يضرب، هاي قل زينب كافليك عباسك وين، قل زينب كافليك عباس وين، قل شنهي احساسك من ذبح عباسك، قل شنهي احساسك من ذبح عباسك، من ذبح خويا عباس، فدوى روح الصوت خادم خويا لك وبهضم نادينا، خويا راح احكي لك هضم ذيك الدواوين، للموفق عقيل الحسناوي، اي راح احكي لك هضم ذيك الدواوين، من دخلت مكتفه ويا النساوين، خويا شفته بعيني يضرب راسي الحسين، خويا شفته قل زينب كافليك عباس وين، قل زينب كافليك وين، قل شنهي احساسك من ذبح عباسك، قل شنهي احساسك من ذبح عباسك، من ذبح عباسك، خويا 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 لك هضم نادينا، خويا يزيد بكل شي ماته، يقل وين الما قدر يحمي خواته، وينه الما عاف زينب كل حياته، وينه الما عاف زينب كل قبال راسه راح بتشي كل بناته، قبال يضرب راسك بخزران داسك، يضرب راسك بخزران داسك، بخزران خويا عباس فدوى روح لك خويا لك الله. ايه وبهذا عباس من عقب راسك يا عباس ومصابه، تالو مرهم يقعدون بخرابه، من عقب راسك يا عباس ومصابه، تالو مرهم يقعدون بخرابه، فراش ما بيها وقعدنا على التراب، وقلب شي في ده بعد لو موعد تابه، وما تطيب جروحي ونيتي ولا ناحي، وما تطيب ونيتي ولا ناحي، ونيتي ولا ناحي خويا عباس، خويا عباس، خويا عباس ينهض ردت زينب عباس، ضبها مولاي عباس ينهض رد زينب بالطف اللي ما هو ظلمه، ردت ويدور بالحامه، صاحت وين الطيبة علومه، وتكتب دمعتها وتنحب عبا رد عبا اختك ردت بضعة حيدر، لفراقك تنحب ما تقدر، تندي بعباس وتتعثر، تندي بعباس بالطاف ضعن اختك لما انطب عباس ينهار عبا بيت الدعاء، ردت لك والعيلة وياها، ونهاض يا حيدة تلقاها، مس بيختك ما ترضاها، مس بيختك ما ترضاها، من الشام على الهيزة تركب عباس اختك مولاي. اللهم نسألك وندعوك بحق الحسين الشهيد يا الله، تقبل منا هذا القليل يا الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم كن لوليك هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة حتى تسكنه أرضك طوعا وتمتعه فيها طويلا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم اجعلنا من جنده ومن أنصاره ومن أعوانه ومن أتباعه ومن الشهداء بين يديه يا الله. اللهم نقسم عليك بشرف الزهراء يا الله، احفظ شيعة أمير المؤمنين في كل زمان ومكان يا الله. اللهم بحق مريض كربلاء يا الله شافي وعافي جميع المرضى، وبالخصوص من أوصانا الدعاء يا الله. اللهم بأبي الفضل العباس يا الله اقضي جميع الحوائج، شافي مرضانا، عافنا، ارحمنا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين يا الله. الأخوة المؤسسون تقبل منهم أعمالهم، ارحم موتاهم ومن يلوذ بهم يا الله. وإلى شرف النبي والأئمة الأطهار ومن مات على ولاية أمير المؤمنين، وبالخصوص على روح خدام الحسين الحاج الدكتور ثامر والحجية العلوية خادمة الزهراء أم قحطان، رحم الله من قرأ المباركة الفاتحة مسبوقة بالصلاة على محمد وآل محمد 3 لقضاء الحوائج وشفاء المرضى وتعجيل الفرج بأعلى أصواتكم.